I've been saying it for a while.
Yes, you have.
I've been saying that I think Elon Musk believes he's president.
Wait a second, like, come on, man, this is too...
In a year filled with headlines, one story stands out as a bombshell. Elon Musk has filed an $80 million lawsuit against Whoopi Goldberg and the daytime talk show, The View. The reason? Defamation and the spreading of what Musk's legal team calls intentionally misleading statements. This development has sent shockwaves through the media world, sparking heated debates about free speech, media accountability, and the power dynamics between billionaires and media outlets. It all began with what seemed like a casual segment on The View. During a discussion about Elon Musk and Senator J.D. Vance, Whoopi Goldberg made bold claims, accusing Musk of conspiring with Vance to take control of the government if former President Donald Trump were ever removed from office. She also suggested that Musk acts like he's the president, painting a picture of a man with unchecked power and questionable intentions.
I do.
Well, you've been calling him vice president.
I've called him vice president.
Yeah.
I called him president because I don't know what JD is doing. I hardly ever say. I don't remember the last time we even talked about JD.
You're right. He's planning the presidency when they get rid of Trump.
So you think it's Musk Vance?
Other co-hosts joined in, amplifying the narrative. For Musk, this wasn't just a case of exaggerated talk show banter. His legal team argues that the statements were not only false, but also harmful to his reputation and business interests. They claim the comments were designed to mislead the audience, sowing unnecessary fear and hostility. Rather than responding with his trademark tweets, Musk opted for a more formal approach, an $80 million defamation lawsuit. According to his legal team, the lawsuit aims to hold media outlets accountable for spreading baseless narratives. Musk's statement read, "It's time for media outlets to be held accountable for the narratives they push, especially when those narratives have zero factual basis." Whoopi Goldberg, however, dismissed the lawsuit as an overreaction. She claimed her comments were meant to be lighthearted banter, adding, "It was the holidays. Come on, my goodness." Despite her dismissal, Musk's supporters argue that words have consequences, especially when spoken to millions of viewers. This lawsuit is more than a clash between Musk and Goldberg. It's a cultural flashpoint. Supporters of Musk see this as a necessary stand against media sensationalism and misinformation. Hashtags like #Cancel the View and Support Elon trended on social media, with many praising Musk for taking a stand. On the other hand, critics warn that the lawsuit could set a dangerous precedent, potentially chilling free speech. Some argue that Musk is leveraging his immense wealth to silence dissent, framing the lawsuit as an attack on media's ability to critique powerful figures. The tension between free speech and accountability is at the heart of this debate, a history of controversy. This isn't the first time The View has faced criticism for sensationalism.
As I've been saying it for a while.
Yes, you have.
I've been saying that I think Elon Musk believes he's president.
But when you have deliberate, concerted, repeated pushing of hoaxes, you're like, wait a second, like, come on, man, this is too far.
And you're supposed to be the good guys.
You're supposed to, and you claim to be the good guys? I'm like, exactly.
You're supposed to be the progressives.
Yes, the Dems are like, oh, we're the good guys. We're the honest people. No, hang on. You can't claim to be the good guys. You can't claim to be the honest people if you're deliberately pushing hoaxes that have been debunked thoroughly.
Yeah. Well,
we're
not just
like even Snopes, which is a liberal thing, says it's bogus.
Yeah.
Like the Fine People hoax.
Over the years, the show has been accused of prioritizing ratings over facts, often targeting high-profile figures. Critics argue that the show's discussions frequently spiral into baseless accusations. For instance, Goldberg's comments about Musk are just the latest in a string of controversial statements she has made. Clips have resurfaced of Goldberg downplaying major historical events and flip-flopping on her views about public figures, including Donald Trump. These controversies have fueled skepticism about Goldberg's credibility.
Hypocrisy, it's not socialism.
But here's the question is, they voted for socialism. They voted for, let me finish.
No, I can't let you finish. If you're going to say Maduro's going to murder us both, I'm not letting you finish. Because that's a damn lie. And I've got a bunch of neighbors and friends who know this. Don't do this to me. Don't mansplain. I'm a 47-year-old girl.
that's why people like our show, because they know that we are checked by ABC News. But
We're checked by everybody.
Yeah, I mean, if we're wrong, we have, you know, the legal note here.
Human legal.
But we went from Walter Cronkite, basically, to this guy, Joe Rogan, who believes in dragons. I checked it. He believes
in dragons?
He believes in dragons.
Did you triple source that?
Yes, I did. And he also thinks that dragons, like, I guess, like dinosaur-y type of animals, roamed the earth when people did.
Hold up, Miss Coulter. Please stop. Please stop. If you're going to talk about race, at least know what you're talking about. At least know what you're talking about. Well, tell me how much you know about being black.
For some, Musk's lawsuit shines a spotlight on the broader issue of accountability in media. Should shows like The View be held to the same standards as traditional journalism? Or should they be given more leeway as entertainment programs? This case isn't just about Musk or Goldberg. It's about the growing mistrust in mainstream media and the role of television in shaping public discourse. Musk's lawsuit raises important questions about the balance between free speech and accountability. On one hand, media outlets have the right to critique public figures. On the other, there's a growing demand for them to fact-check their claims and avoid spreading misinformation. Legal experts are divided on the potential outcome of the case. Some believe Musk has a strong case, given the specific nature of the claims made against him. Others argue that proving defamation, particularly against a public figure like Musk, is an uphill battle. U.S. defamation laws require the plaintiff to prove that the statements were made with actual malice, a high bar to meet. What's next? As the lawsuit unfolds, all eyes are on The View. Will the show issue a public apology? Will Goldberg double down on her remarks? Or could this lawsuit mark the beginning of the end for one of daytime TV's most controversial programs? This case is also a turning point for media accountability. Regardless of the outcome, it's likely to spark broader discussions about the responsibilities of media outlets. Should they be held to stricter standards? Or is the current balance between free speech and accountability sufficient? A reflection on media and society. At its core, this case is about more than Musk and Goldberg. It's about the power of words and the role of media in shaping public opinion. In an era of misinformation and polarization, the stakes are higher than ever. Media outlets have the power to inform and educate, but with that power comes the risk of spreading harm if they fail to adhere to journalistic standards. Musk's lawsuit is a bold move, one that's forcing society to confront these issues head-on. Whether you view him as a hero taking a stand or a billionaire silencing critics, there's no denying the cultural significance of this case. It's a moment that will likely shape the future of media and public discourse for years to come. Elon Musk's $80 million lawsuit against Whoopi Goldberg and The View is more than just a legal battle. It's a reflection of the larger tensions in society, tensions between free speech and accountability, between media power and public trust. So, what do you think? Is Musk's lawsuit a necessary step to combat misinformation, or is it an overreaction to a bit of TV drama? Whatever your stance, one thing is clear. This is a story that goes beyond headlines, challenging us to rethink the boundaries of free speech and the responsibilities that come with it.